magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my castaways, we are castaways. Ahoy there, ahoy, we are castaways. We're stuck where we are, with no house, no car. Castaways, ahoy, we are castaways.
Let's do some cooking.
One of our favorite things ever is cookies, but let's take it up a notch and let's make a brownie or like a brookie type of s'mores dessert
on it. So we'll use brownie batter just because it's so much easier. Add some graham crackers, chocolate chips, and mini marshmallows.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
Pop it in the oven and voila.
You're golden. Look how amazing this looks.
It's ooey, gooey, all sorts of goodness,
Yes.
all in one.
You wish you could taste this right now too.
Let's make chili skillet queso, but let's make it Italian style. This is what I made for my jumbo shell pasta chips. First, you're gonna wanna brown 1 pound of Italian sausage. It can be mild or hot. And when I say brown, I don't mean cooking it until it's a light brown color. I mean cooking it until it's got those crispy, dark, caramelized brown bits all over. Once you have achieved caramelized brown bit meaty status, go ahead and add about half a can, maybe a little bit more of tomato sauce, and of course, season with salt. Once that's all mixed, add 8 ounces of mascarpone cheese. This is an Italian style cream cheese, a little less tangy than the American version. Mix until that's melted in, then you're gonna add some mozzarella and Parmigiano cheeses. I added around a cup of each, but do whatever makes you happy. Lastly, check for seasoning again. I added a little bit more salt, some freshly cracked black pepper, and some red pepper flake for a little spice. You can add other seasonings if you'd like, but don't forget, Italian sausage is packed full of flavors like fennel, dried herbs, and spices. Doesn't need much else. Delicious.
It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? You won, and she chose you, and she loved you, and she's gone. It's over, isn't it? Why can't I move on? Castaways, we are castaways. Ahoy there, ahoy.
Oh my god.
Today we're making quite possibly the best and easiest chocolate cake recipe you'll ever have. And it also reminds me of Matilda, which makes it that much more amazing in my opinion. So let's get right into the recipe. To begin, we're going to start off by adding in all of our dry ingredients into a clean bowl. And we're going to mix that all together until well incorporated. And then we're going to add in our wet ingredients. You initially want to start off with your milk and your egg and then roughly mix it together and then add in the rest of your ingredients. Now, you don't want to overmix, so just whisk it together until it's nice and smooth. And you want to add your batter into two 6-inch prepared baking pans. And we're going to bake at 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes. While our cake is baking, we're going to mix together our ganache. And all you need is a half a cup of chocolate chips, as well as 1 cup of simmered heavy cream. And mix it together until it's smooth. It might take a minute or two, but once it is smooth, you can set it to the side. I like to set mine in the fridge because I like it to be more stiff. Once my cake came out of the oven, I allowed it to completely cool, and then I trimmed off the top layer to make it nice and straight, and then I smothered it in my ganache, and I topped it with some raspberries as well as some cacao nibs, and you're done.
Let's get to know each other some more. If you had to pick one food to eat for the rest of your life and you could eat nothing else, what would it be? If you haven't already guessed, mine would 100% be pasta. Macaroni and cheese, pasta carbonara, and definitely fettuccine alfredo. Growing up, my mom made the most delicious and the easiest alfredo sauce ever. No garlic or a bunch of different cheeses. It's just heavy cream, butter, freshly grated Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, and nutmeg. Nutmeg is that undercover awesome secret ingredient. You don't know what it is, you just know, oh my gosh, this is delicious, and I don't know why. It is truly life-changing, and every fall, I add pumpkin to it. Somehow, I actually prefer the pumpkin Alfredo sauce to the original. It is that good. I served mine this year with my hand-rolled extra thick pumpkin pasta. And if you'd like to make it yourself, the recipe is in the description of the full mukbang on YouTube. Link in bio.
Let's make super simple mac and cheese.
Make a roux with 30 grams of butter and 15 grams of flour. Slowly stir in the water, milk and garlic powder. Add the raw macaroni and cook until tender. Remove from the heat and stir in 100 grams of mozzarella. Boom, dig in and enjoy.
Castaway.